Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. It's Cooking with Kinya. Cooking with Kinya. On today, we're making fried potatoes, or as some would call them, homemade fries or French fries. We have all our ingredients here. We have flour. You can do seasoned flour or non-seasoned. It's up to you. We have black pepper. You can use whatever kind you like again, whatever seasonings. We have seasoned salt, garlic powder, and onion powder, and of course, oil in our pan. Okay, I'm just using I wanted a deep fried, so I used a pot. But you can use a skillet or whatever you like. You can even put these in the oven and they're still good. But we're going to start off by seasoning our fries. First, I've cut up most of them. But we have a few that's kind of thick still, and I'm going to cut them into pieces, into smaller pieces. Okay, you don't have to use scissors. I use scissors. This is my choice. But you can use a knife if you want to use a knife or however you would like to cut them up. But hey, I like to cut them up with scissors. Okay, I'm going to start off with a little onion powder. Just a little bit, not too much. Toss those around. Toss, toss, toss. Toss, toss, toss. Toss, toss, toss. A little garlic powder. Yes, I had some leftover Rotel dip. And my daughter, she was like, Ma, can you do me some fries for my Rotel? I'm like, fries with your Rotel? Yes, I'm going to put the Rotel on top of the fries since I had chips on yesterday. So, hey, if she wants that, they're simple. I do them for her. It don't take long. Some people like all different kind of flavors on their fries, but hey, I just put simple flavors, and sometimes I use even salt, just regular salt and pepper on my fries.
Don't you toast the boiled potatoes first?
Well, some people do. These are really thin, and with cooking them, I've learned it don't take long for them to become tender. But if you want to blanch them, which is pre-boiling them, you can. You just can't cook them all the way when you boil them because they will be soggy once you fry them. So I like a little snap to my fries. Little snap, a little snap, snap. But anyway, we're going to flour the fries. You can also use egg in the fries. You can dip them in egg and then put your flour on them and make a batter like that if you want them real, real crispy. But hey, this does it for me. I just leave the fries in a little bit longer than usual and they will be crispy to your desire. Okay. All right. And they always come out golden brown and crispy and good. And even if they cook too long, once they sit up, they soften up some because of the water in the potato. We're going to drop them. Don't splash them in. Don't throw them in. Easily drop them in. You don't want to crowd the pan because then they won't be crispy. They will come out soggy. When you're frying things like potatoes, the water will be released in the potato. So you don't crowd it because the water will be in the grease, in the oil. So you leave enough room so they can breathe.
Ooh, I got a potato joke.
What's that?
What do you call a baby potato?
Let me see. A baby potato. A miniature potato?
No.
A kid potato?
No.
I give up. What's the answer?
A small fry.
Girl, ha ha ha. Real funny. Oh, a small fry. Isn't that something?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, she got jokes, y'all. Okay, so now I put the potatoes in the oil and they're frying. You kind of move them around, not much because you don't want to lose the flour in your potato. And you see they're browning already. And if they're browning too fast for you, you're welcome to cut them down if you would like. But hey, I cut it down just a notch and let them slowly fry until they're tender. And you can tell if they're tender by putting a fork in them, by poking a fork in them. If the fork goes directly through, hey, you're ready. Because once you put them on your napkins or if you put them on a tray, they're going to cook some more because they hold heat. So you don't want them to be too done. As soon as the fork goes through, they're ready. Pull them out. Unless you like very, very hard potatoes, and I don't think anybody like rock hard potatoes. But it's simple. You just, and clean up as you go. I always clean up as I go. Yeah, you don't want flour all over the kitchen. I try to teach the kids. Clean as you go is the number one rule, and when you're finished, you won't have much to clean. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Yes. So as those fry, I'm going to batter up the other fries. We have 2 batches. I could have put all of them in there, but again, I don't want to crowd the oil. And you're going to batter those up. Of course, wash your hands before cooking, please. You don't want to have germs in your food or around your food, and you don't want to contaminate anything. All right. Those are battered up, and you can kind of shake that excess flour off and just put those to the side. All right. And I always, to get my flour off the side of my pan, I just shake it a little bit, knock it on the counter just a little bit, and all the flour will fall back into the bottom. Okay, let's see how those fries are coming along. Let me wash my hands. Just let's see how those fries come along. I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay. I hope everyone is having a good Saturday. It's a quiet Saturday around here, and I'm grateful for it. To have a quiet Saturday where you can rest and relax and get ready for the upcoming week. All right, we're going to test those potatoes. All right, let me grab my fork. Grab my fork. And we're going to just, what I do is, so the pot won't move, or whatever you have on your eye won't move, I hold the handle and it went straight through. So, because it will cook more, like I said, once you take it out, because it retains heat, you're going to take those smaller ones out. The thicker ones I leave in, just for a little while longer. I say egg makes a good batter. Or you have other batters. You even have store-bought batters that you can use already with all the ingredients in them. But hey, I just simply use flour. That's good enough. Since I am topping the potatoes with something, I don't want too much. I don't want the potatoes to be too much because we do have cheese and meat and all that good stuff on top. So I'm going to leave that one in just a little longer. And you know what you're doing. Don't put your finger off in the grease or in the oil or in the Earl, as some older people would call it. They be like, don't put that down in that Earl. And I always clean the rim of my cooking dish, whatever I'm cooking in. All right. I always say a clean kitchen makes the best food. Those are the potatoes that already has come out. Now, if you want to add, it depends on your taste. So I'm going to taste one and just see how much salt is on those. You can hear the crisp.
Sounds good.
Sound good, baby?
Yes.
They are really good. Again, you don't need to season those too much because we have toppings to go on these potatoes. Okay. I'm just smacking. Okay. We're going to go and take those out because they're going to cook some more. Sitting there with the heat. They're holding heat. Now we're going to add the other potatoes. And then, baby girl, you're going to have you some homemade fries. Again, this is Cooking with Kinya. And join me and tune in with me on Cooking with Kinya. Starting out doing simple dishes like just fries, homemade fries. And we're going to incorporate some other things. But, hey, better to start out somewhere. We're going to do French fries. I think French fries is like a all-around thing for many cultures. In some form, they have a fried potato. In some form, every culture. So, okay, and we're just going to let those fry. But these are the end result. Let me move that handle. Don't never have your handle sticking in the walkway. You don't want to get burned. You don't want to flip the skillet or the pot and get burned. But that is the end result of the fries, and we're going to top this with some rotel, and it is going to be good. Again, tune in next time to Cooking with Kinya. Cooking with Kinya. Enjoy your Saturday. Bye-bye.